Итак, ну давайте же пойдем пообщаемся. Где он нас там ждет?
You're an interview too, Phelps. As a quack.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolridge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Так, ну смотрим, что я могу ему предъявить. О. Во, вот это.
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
Че, не угадал, что ли?
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Блять, надо было вот сюда вот это признание.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you
Whoa.
finished, detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Нихуя себе поворот.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Вот это поворот внезапный, конечно.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
А это так и должно быть по сюжету. Что-то я немного растерян. Ну все-таки это вводил поджогов, это все-таки на понижение. Ну ладно. Я уже думал, все, сейчас игра закончится, пиздец.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
О, как меня не любят-то, а? Ну пошли. Где выход-то? Мадрид. Какой усатый дядя.
Sir, are you a spy?
О, зелененькая машинка. Отлично. Ну поедем куда-нибудь сейчас.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question? We can do the small talk thing now. Talk baseball, exchange addresses. Thanks. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station, chest puffed out, like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't give me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, not shot. Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard, see what you can find.
Ну, пойдем искать. А тут я даже не знаю, что мне поможет.
You're gonna stick it out, Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Ну и что мы тут ищем?
circumstantial.
Да, вот теперь вопрос, что в поджогах искать.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor, Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Ну давай бегать снова.
Stop! LAPD! We got an idea on this fire, folks. Stop right there!
Интересно. Приближайся тоже к нему, ну.
A family died in that fire. We need to ask some questions.
О, драка, драка.
How dare you?
Вот драки я люблю. Драки это весело.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later. You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Так, ну поехали другой дом посмотрим.
progress. 522 South Hill Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady's his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
Так, ну пошли смотреть. Что у нас здесь осталось? По сути, по логике, я должен найти такую же хуйнюшку. Вот он, нагреватель этот. Вопрос, где он? Пошли в дом. Вот так, подсвечник. Я понял, тут лишнего дохуя будет. Я тут на ботинок гляну. Может, он подальше отлетел.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD.
Ну, ты сам
I know it's a
включился.
difficult time, but could we have a word?
Ну ладно.
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent. Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. Lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
Отлично. Отлично. Так. Телефончик, да? Надо пойти звякнуть. Надо звякнуть.
He's only a writer, so can't really help you.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Так, ну пошли к машине. И подумаем, куда мы поедем сейчас. Так, ну пойдем в турагентство, наверное.
Musical films at Noire. You hear him on KTI. Big Joe Turner.
KGPL to any central unit. Ambulance shooting. Any central unit. Identify.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Опять искать.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Here they are, Steffens. I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
How does it really work?
A company wants to promote a product. They send out flyers. Customer phones or writes in that they have the winning number. Simple.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
Ну, сомнений давай.
So you don't believe that it's suspicious that a guy who doesn't want to sell his house wins some holiday tickets, and while he's away, his home burns down?
To me, it just sounds like really bad luck. It's not like everyone who wins a prize gets their house set on fire, officer.
We're going to look into this thing further.
Блять.
I hope it's all about
Опять не угадал. Да что ж такое-то?
You can't strong-arm me.
He can't, but I can.
Это жопа. Все неправильно. Ой, ну пошли в фонд развития.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Murphy.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Так, и что мне дальше делать? Сука. Давай к Стефансону.
I'm going up to the lakes to watch the races on Saturday.
Don't need this? KTI features the best live programming and transcribed shows. KTI 760. Friends, what is the secret sauce that the most popular stars use to preserve daintiness?
Ну ладно, поехали, бля. Я что-то сейчас... Что-то я немного в сомнениях сейчас. Ну ладно. Что-то я упустил. Вот это вопрос, что?
No offense, Phelps, but it won't do anything for my career, wasting time with a dirty cop.
Advice? You seen the water heater? Only so many places to start with a fire like this.
Ну, походу, что-то опять с водонагревателем, да? Значит, его надо найти здесь. Где он может быть?
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead? He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
I know you're trying to help, but I need to look after my own now.
Так, ну давай все изучать.
Seems irrelevant.
У меня пока других идей нету.
Optimistic, Cole.
Так, это мы уже видели. Ну, это понятно. Ну и ботинок загоревший.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? Solved the case. Looked some barfly for murder.
Ну понятно. Сука, где эта хуйня? Он должен быть где-то здесь. Логично же. Но его, сука, здесь нету. Я не могу понять, где он. Он куда-то, блять, отлетел, походу. Может, есть. Где же эта хуёвина? Так, сюда входить нельзя, да? Блять. Сука.
Not much more we can do here, Detective.
Isn't that the cop who thought the guy that was pretending to be dead?
I'm at a loss. Evidence is hard to come by at a fire. We gotta search around.
Спасибо. Ты ёб твою мать, вот оно. Мадрид.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Больше ничего, не. Ну, блядь, ладно. Ну поехали мы эти искать. Блин. Надо походу тут такой же и там найти еще. Ладно, поехали к тебе.
Find anything interesting?
So what next? Help me out.
Junk.
Follow up on your theory and get back to me. I'll help. Now I need to help these people.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Все оказалось намного проще.
Music and variety. Are you removing film and reducing duplication with demonstrated toothpaste? Removes film and floats it over. No toothpaste or rubber runs duplicate identically. No matter how many toothpastes you try, choose to double flip. Removers of the same toothpaste you used 2 years ago. You're missing the toothpaste in a natural movement of your smile. It's dental clean. Dental clean toothpaste for health.
Please!
You're going too fast! This is KTI, a member of the American Century Broadcasting System. Ladies, how often does this happen in your kitchen?
Gosh, Mom, pancakes.
No!
We came as soon as we could.
I gotta have it. Buddy, you drop something?
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Is the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Good, your regulator's in position.
А, в смысле регулятор есть.
Okay, I'll light your pilot, turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
I gotta have it.
Show?
The next fire.
Так, ну это далеко, так что поедем в следующей серии.